The Vibissa Brewery makes good burgers, and the local businesses have this room set up for the hikers where you can lock up your bag, do your laundry, take a shower. It's really nice. They really take care of the hikers here. Saved me from having to stay an extra day in town, get my laundry done, then resupply, and get back to trail. I'm walking a mile to the grocery store. I think I had a miscommunication with the shuttle driver. Front Royal has a shuttle that's normally 50 cents. She said it was free, but whenever I got there at 3 o'clock, she said, I'm not going till 4. And she assumed I was going to the trailhead, I think, because she immediately pulled off as soon as I said, okay. So I'm gonna walk to the grocery store, get my resupply, and hopefully catch the shuttle to the trailhead for its 4 o'clock run. All right, got a pretty easy hitch. Me and Forrest made it up here, and it is 5:30. I'm only gonna do a few miles uphill. So I got to the campsite I wanted to go to about 7 o'clock. I'm going to have to share the campsite, but I think I'm going to be okay with that. This is Goofy. Jerry, I was going to say I blinked on your name. Oh, Goofy. Gonna have a fire. I'm going to make my dinner. Coming down from this way. Trail's going downhill for a little while this morning. It's a really pretty morning. Breeze, cool. I slept really well. Yet a little bit later start, but if I push the miles, I could camp out at the 1,000-mile mark. Not sure if I'm going to do that or not, but it's a possibility. Weather forecast says that the high today is going to be like 72. It's going to be wonderful. This is nice. You can play horseshoes, and this is a solar shower, they say. Pretty cool. Nice breezy day. Sun's shining, but it doesn't feel that hot. I got some downhill. Nice bench to take a break on. I didn't look at my watch to see how long I've been here, but I sat for a little break. I just came from over here. It was a pretty good uphill. Realizing that I went up it pretty quick. 10 weeks ago, that would have been a 3-hour climb, and I did it in like 20 minutes. Anyway, feeling good. Time to get started again. Wasn't super difficult to come down. I'm glad that I'm going down it instead of up it. I've been hearing deadwood fall I've been paying a lot of attention to the dead trees along trail. Every now and then these gusts get pretty strong. Almost to the top of this little uphill section, gonna get some water. This is the spring for the Manassas Gap shelter. There's a few deer sitting in there getting cold. There's a group here doing trail magic. So I come to get some water, might get a snack while I'm at it. Not gonna drink a beer. It's 4:30. The wind's been pretty steady all day. I've spent a lot of time watching for dead wood above me. Little stuff's falling around me. I've heard big stuff fall. But I came from this way, and I'm going that way. And for the last couple of miles, the path has been pretty close like this, or the brush has been pretty close. Between stopping for the trail magic, stopping to talk to other folks. Still gonna make 20 miles today, but I kind of got up this morning with high hopes, hoping to do more. So hopefully tomorrow's another good day. I can get up early and get some miles done then. As it is now, I'm just 4 or 5 miles from where I want to try to find a campsite. At first I thought this was going to cause a problem for me, but this boundary they're talking about here is only like 2.5 miles away. I don't want to camp in their stupid park anyway. I'm going to guess that these blowdowns happened today with all the leaves on the trees caught underneath them. Definitely going to be checking my campsites for deadwood. Trail crosses the highway. Somebody had trail magic out for us, some Cheez-Its and some soda. It's 6:15. Gonna do a couple more miles and then find a place to camp. See a lot of fresh blowdowns that aren't deadwood. So I'm gonna have to look real close at my campsite, or maybe even just go on to the shelter because this wind really hasn't let up that much. I was hoping that by now it'd be calm. This is where I was thinking about camping. Not way level. Giant dead branch right above. There's a stream right over here that's running really well. But I think I'm going to push on to the shelter just on a windy day like this. Just seems better safe than sorry. Wouldn't that be a great place to hang out for the night? The shelter was that way and I totally forgot to get video of it. Anyway, nice shelter. I slept in the shelter just because I got to camp a little bit late and a lot of the tent sites are taken. Slept well. It's another cool morning. Getting ready to start what they call the roller coaster. So we'll see what kind of miles I can do today. I'm 30 miles from Harper's Ferry. There's the trail down there. It's getting a little bit steep, so I've been told that this roller coaster thing, trail's gonna go up through there. Told that the roller coaster thing's just a bunch of hype. But so far, there is some steep. Yeah, there's the blaze. Go over that rock. Came from over there. Just did the first little up, which was 7/10 of a mile, 410 foot of elevation gain. Did it in about my normal time. So we're gonna see as the day goes on if this wears me out or do I still make decent miles. A little bit rocky, a little steep. Now I'll do a steep downhill. So again, because none of the leaves are wilted yet, I bet this guy, or both of them, came down yesterday or the day before. Time to start going up Piney Ridge. This is the creek in Ashby Hollow. I'm making pretty good time so far, about average. Water's a little bit cloudy. but I still got enough water to make it over the next hill to the next stream. Going up Buzzard Hill. It's not going to be a long climb. It's going to be steep and rocky. This is the view from Buzzard Hill. Smiley that I met last night is up here. And we're pretty sure this is the best view we're going to have all day. The roller coaster is a bunch of ups and downs without views. And now I get a little bit of downhill. At the bottom of every one of these descents, there's usually a water source. Kind of been neglecting to show them. So I'm going up there. I still have half a liter of water, so I'm not going to grab any. Hope the next one looks good. Came from over there. Going up there. Bears Den Lookout, kind of a popular place. This is Harry Bird Highway. I need to walk down a little ways and I'm going to cross over there. I hate crossing these highways. Come down from there and going around that way. So I'm in West Virginia. I missed the sign, but this is West Virginia over here. And it looks just like Virginia. There, I didn't catch anybody on the video. After I took the last video, a day hiker that I had asked about the sign came running up to the Ravens Rock to tell me that they had found the sign. They didn't even know it was there until I had mentioned it. So I went back down about a quarter mile, got my picture. I was just very impressed that somebody would do that for me. It's going to be a good memory to hold on to. All right, so it's the end of the roller coaster. On the elevation profile, it looks like it's fairly flat for a few miles. It's 10 till 6. So in about 4 miles, I think there's supposed to be a good spot to camp. Some hikers that I know are in the area, and I think they're going to go to that same spot, so I might just go ahead and go there and set up camp. Or if I get there and I feel real good, I might just keep going. This is different than what I've seen for the last few days. Kind of a nice change. If I had water, I'd think about finding a spot to camp around here. It's 7 o'clock. The fact that I've only done 17.5 miles is kind of disappointing, but the roller coaster, it was steep. I took a lot of breaks. Day hikers were constantly in my way. They just don't move out of the trail or anything, and they want to stop and talk. I'm going to run down to the Blackburn Trail Center because they have water and places where I can set up my tent. And I'm going to call it a day. Hopefully get it early tomorrow. I'm probably have more than 10, but less than 20 miles to town. Here's the Blackburn hiker cabin. They have a fire pit over there that I plan to use. I know it's dark in here, there's no lights, but I'm gonna get the top bunk, make dinner, hopefully get some sleep and get up early tomorrow. Wood stove whenever it's cold, you can't, oh wait a second. There you go. Wood stove whenever it gets cold. Of course, that's not going to happen right now. All right. Got a good early start today. And I think the biggest climb of my day might just be getting back to the trail from the hiker cabin. About 15 foot from this deer. Not worried, just let me walk on by. Right, deer? This right here is Buzzard Rocks. And there's the view. Look right there. I think that's the Shenandoah River down there. Making good time this morning, feeling good, and the trail is easy. I had a bacon, egg, and cheeseburger from the gas station. Picked up a couple of sandwiches and a little thing of pasta salad to stretch my supplies so that if I don't see any good resupply in Harper's Ferry, I can make what I have in my pack stretch to the next town. Mainly, and last night I was able to put a charge on my Garmin and on my battery pack. So about the only thing that I really want to find now is Wi-Fi. I'm hoping the visitor center in Harper's Ferry has that. So I've got about 6 miles left. I made good time this morning. Of course, I lost a little bit of time, but I ate a bunch of calories. Still have a little bit of Diet Coke. They didn't have a soda fountain, so I'm drinking it from a bottle. It's so rough out here. But it's still a nice, cool day, and I'm ready to make some miles.